guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we are taking a look at the ZARBON and Dodoria card that gets the Dokkan Awakening from the ZARBON. Now, it's pretty crystal clear to me that this unit is going to be getting an EZA. You could just tell by the way that their passive is sort of built, but this unit looks fixed to me. Like, I like what they're doing. So I'll just quickly go over what they do. Right, they lower attack on super attack, which is fine. Space Traveling Warrior leader of only 50%, but after the EZA, it would be 77%. So you get 70% attack and defense start a turn, 10% attack and defense every attack they do up to a max of 50%. They get another 50% attack and defense with a Frieza in the turn. But then here's the part that makes this unit fixed in my eyes. Is there a Space Traveling Warrior support type unit? 2 key, 20% attack and defense. We all know they don't give out 2 key, 20% attack and defensive buffs. So this unit is going to EZA, and it's probably going to jump up to 3 key and 40% attack and defense for Space Traveling Warriors. So I think the ZARBON and Dodoria unit potentially could be fairly good for Space Traveling Warriors. I think I would like to see them increase defense on super attack as well. So besides just like any stat increases of their passive, just them getting defense in some fashion from their super attack effect, and they're going to be pretty good, right? You know, you're using them basically on a Space Traveling Warrior team, or, you know, all of the villains from the Planet Namek saga are all on Space Traveling Warriors, so, you know, they're going to be buffing all of those characters, so it's going to work out pretty good. I think this ZARBON and Dodoria unit is actually going to be fairly solid and a fairly good unit to use on the Space Traveling Warrior team. This is going to be a pretty good opening rotation for them. And only 67k defense, though. That's still so low, right? I mean, they're going to be getting, again, 10% attack and defense when they attack. And then, of course, the 50% with Frieza in the rotation. But still, like, that's low, right? Like, that's what's got to increase. We got to get better defense for them when they get their EZA. Now, their link set is really bad, which is why they really needed to be like a whatchamacallit unit, support type unit. Because again, a lot of these links that they've got here, dude, you're just not gonna activate. Right? They've got shit like, what is it, like new Frieza army and stuff like that. Let me pull up what a lot of these are called. By the way, this is the EZA Jace. I'm gonna do a video, you know, specifically for Jace as well tonight. Again, there's a number of EZA units that have come out tonight, along with some, you know, new characters and stuff like that. All right, so what attack set are they at right here? Under 1 million. That's still so bad. Oh my god, like the stats on this unit are still so bad. Like, it's horrible. Like, dude, like I called that ZARBON like shit, and people lost their minds. They lost their marbles, and it's like, yeah, this character's gonna be a lot better, right? Like, you know, after they EZA and, you know, and they get their support ability, but they still, like, suck even right now. Oh my god. Under a 1 million attack stat? Like, that's a lot of support. Remember, Jace gives 30% attack. He doesn't give defensive support, though. Jace doesn't. He only gives defensive support to Ginyu Force. And then the LR Tech Ginyu, they were giving 30%. So, like, ZARBON and Dodoria right there were getting, what, like, 60% attack support? And they were under a 1 million attack stat, dude. It's not good. Alright, so here's a major factor for ZARBON and Dodoria. We've got Frieza around, right? Now remember, with Frieza, we're going to get a lot of extra shots. I think I'll actually probably just... Well, damn. The only thing is, like, keeping this Frieza on rotation. Like, if I do this, Frieza is going to one-shot this Goku, so I can't really do that. I don't know. Oh, alright, let me see what we got right here. So, 80k defense. This is with the Frieza buff? I guess that makes sense, yeah, because the LR Tech Ginyu is not on rotation. Yeah, see, it's like, the framework, I feel like, is fine. You know, with them being a Space Traveling Warrior support type unit and stuff like that. But you just have to remember, right, many characters in the game, right, are going to have links you're actually activating. A lot of, you know, attack and defense and key and stuff like that from links. Whereas, like, the ZARBON and Dodoria unit, you're not getting jack shit from them. Frieza's army, Frieza's minion, Nightmare will be able to activate. You know, loyalty, cold judgment, solid support. Is there a link? Let me just double check that those like things like solid support and cold judgment are still on that link set right there. Let me just double check. I assume that the link set is the exact same as the Zarbon, just with Shattering Limit added to it. But let me just like quickly take a look here. But yeah, again, like all these links pretty much, like we're just not, dude, you're just not gonna see a lot of these activated. Let me see. Well, no, they don't have Cool Judgment anymore. Yeah, Zarbon has Cool Judgment. This unit does not. Because, yeah, this is Shocking Speed. So they gain Shocking Speed. Okay. That's good, right? Yeah, and like Third Form Freeze, we'll have them linked up in a second. Which one is this? Is this Brutal Beatdown? No, that's Nightmare right there, I believe. Or is that Brutal Beatdown? What does that Second Form Cell have? Yeah, I think that's, is that what that is? Brutal Beatdown? I think. I think that's Brutal Beatdown. So they have Brutal Beatdown right there, and then this one is Nightmare. Because, that's, like, both of those links look a little bit similar, right? Again, I cannot read Japanese, but I could sort of take a look at them. Or this one of them is Brutal Beatdown, one of them is Nightmare. So they have both of those. That's good, because those are both, like, fairly common, like, villain links. Which one is this? Is this Loyalty right here? I think this is Loyalty. Yeah, this is Loyalty right here. This could be good, because this does give damage reduction, right? It's 2 key and 5% damage reduction. I mean, you could get this activated with, like, this, LR Ginyu. This Ginyu is getting his EZA, you know, probably in a week or two or something like that. And then the physical Ginyu as well. Yeah, I mean, they seem like they're... I need to see, like their EZA first, because, again, there's no way they're not getting an EZA, right? Like, you just look at, like, their stats are just, like, so bad. And I know people are gonna rush to defend and say, oh, it's a free-to-play unit, and all this bullshit, but it's like, dude, like, it's not 2017. Like, we can't have units coming out under a 1 million attack stat, and, like, their defense is, like, so bad. Like, you would never, ever think about running this unit the way they're built right now. You never. Like, you know, the 2 key, 20% attack and defense, again, I say, like, you know, like, that's sort of good. Like, they've got the opening framework to them being good. But it's like, man, dude, shit. Like, with EZA, right, I want them stacking defense. I want them to have, like, damage reduction in their passive. They need a lot more attack. Like, they're bad the way they are. Like, don't get it twisted. They're bad the way they are right now. They're horrible. This is horrible. I can't, dude. If I might just outright ban you. If you're on me in this video, it's like, oh, they're just a free-to-play unit, dude. 80. It turned 6. They have 80k defense. Like, stop. I'm banning you all. No way, not today, man. No. 80k defense. And it's like, they build up 10% attack and defense every time they attack. Like, who cares? That does nothing. It's like such a minuscule buff, right? Like, I don't know. I do not know. This Zarbon and Dodoria, they're looking a little bit, not spectacular, I would say, at the moment. I think, again, with an EZA, with all their stats jumping up a lot, I just meant to use the Dende there, that's fine. Oh, what are their, because their stats are really bad, they're a free-to-play unit, right? Let me take a look here. Yeah, 10,900 and then 6,600. I mean, again, with an EZA jump to those, but it's like, they actually need a lot of work, right? Again, I like sort of what they've done with the character by adding that support type buff in there. And that, again, that's probably going to jump up at least, I would imagine, to 3 key and 40% attack and defense for Space Traveling Warriors. You know, because again, Tien and Roshi, they give 40% attack and defense to reps of Universe 7. I think they're the best comparison we can make for the Zarbon and Dodoria unit, though. I would like to remind people that just the TUR for Roshi and Tien, I was like, ooh, this unit is not good, right? But then they got their EZA, and it's like all the puzzle pieces went together, and it's like, okay, they're super good. So I do expect Zarbon and Dodoria to be definitely runnable and good after they EZA, but even their TUR right now is quite bad. They're they're bad. that's it. They're bad. They're bad because it's like a 20% attack and offensive buff. Not enough, kids. So we're at 100K. Yahoo! Oh, good. I'm sure we'll do just fine here. 100K defense on turn 8. Is that good? You guys out there? They're just a free-to-play unit. Okay, dude. Sure. All right, let me see. Hey, you guys know Roshi is a free-to-play unit too, right? Have you ever heard of LR Master Roshi? Is he good? Is he free-to-play? I can't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, so, man, they just, ZARBON and Dodoria, they just look so bad. Man, it's because I'm sitting here, I'm like, dude, to be good, they need a lot. Because, like, they lower attack on super. I want them stacking defense, greatly lowering attack, right? Again, they need, like, an extra 100% attack and defense on their passive, at least, dude. Like, or they need, so, like, they get 10% attack and defense every time they attack. They also need, like, 10% attack and defense every time they're hit. Right? Again, the 70% attack and defense at the start of turn, that needs to jump up to like 150 at the start of turn. The buff with Frieza in the same turn too, that should jump up to like 100 as well. Like, it's just, again, I don't like the excuse that it's a free-to-play unit or something like that. Like, who cares? It doesn't matter. Like, it's not, they know what they're doing now with free-to-play units and banner units and stuff like that to make them good and relevant. It's just, the way they are right now, they're really bad, but I do have some pretty good confidence that this ZARBON and Dodoria unit, they actually are, I expect, going to be pretty solid after they get their EZA, right? And I do expect that the physical Goku is going to EZA as well. You know, we don't know. Even the ZARBON and Dodoria, we don't know for sure that they're going to EZA, but, I mean, this would be, like, the worst free-to-play unit Dokkan has released. I mean, in, like, a major celebration, like, ever. That's the case, right? And the thing is that, like, ZARBON and Dodoria, they're on a lot of category teams that, you know, really can use the help, too. Right? Like, it's not... It's a good thing that, you know, if they're good. Because, like, let's go and take a look here. So, the amount of teams they're on. So, you have Planet Namek Saga. This is what? Dragon Ball Seekers, Terrifying Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors, and Join Forces. I mean, Namek Saga, Terrifying Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors right there, and then Dragon Ball Seekers up there. Yeah, like, those are all teams that could definitely use help. So, them being good is not a bad thing. Yeah, 100K defense. Turn 10. We're going to make this the last turn-a-roo right here. We're going to die on this turn, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, it is what it is, like the ancient Mayans said. What do we got in terms of links? I think that's, what, Nightmare, Loyalty, and Shocking Speed. It's Nightmare or Brutal Beatdown. I think that's Nightmare. Nightmare and Brutal Beatdown, they have pretty much the same effect, but they look very, very similar. That is good. The link, so I would say the link set for ZARBON and Dodoria is definitely better than just the ZARBON had, right? Shocking Speed is a good change. Again, having Brutal Beatdown and Nightmare is definitely a good change. So the link set is a little bit better after they Dokkan Awaken. That is good, right, to see, for sure. But it's just that the stats and stuff they do are just not good enough in 2021. They need their EZA. And I really wish they would stop immediately EZAing units like this. 1.32, so good. What they've got to do with these units is, like, make them good, and then you could EZA them in, like, 2 years or something like that, right? Like, don't, like, immediately EZA them. So, ZARBON and Dodoria are really not that good right now. We'll see what they look like, again, maybe in a week or two after they EZA.